God damn, high ceilings.
The last demigod. I'm here.
I'm here. Open sesame.
Is the path ahead underwater? I need the Onyx orb to bring back the chrono vessel from the past.
Shatter the vessel of time, and let this stagnant pool start to flow.
Break.
This hidden gate
There we go.
leads to the vortex.
Oh.
Hurry now. This hidden gate leads. Hurry now. The time of our reunion draws near, Deliverer.
I bet.
This cruel journey will reach its end at long last.
Yeah, I agree. That thing just asleep by now? Okay. So depending on
A
how...
long while, Dux Gladiorum. Starting to doubt your decision?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fagusa lies just ahead.
So like, this is like the second... I'm currently on the second to last mission of this patch, so depending on how long it takes me to finish this mission, I might actually be able to like finish the rest of it, the rest of the 3.5 story in this one video.
After the trial, there's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
Look, a gravestone.
The gravestone.
But whose name does it bear?
Let me guess, the Imperators?
It was here that the prisoner, who thinks herself the prison warden, made her choice. Witness, listen, and awaken.
Oh my god.
Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count of how many times you've stood here over the past centuries.
Centuries?
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kyrgyz.
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle worked together to chip away my strength. But they, you, can never affect my will. And as long as my will remains intact, I am free.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
Please, do surprise me. But I'd say your mission is nearly done here, isn't it?
It's over, isn't it?
It was here
Isn't
you
it?
gorged
Isn't
out the core
it
flame of
over?
ocean
It's
from
over,
Fagusa's
isn't
body.
it?
It was
Isn't
here
it?
you and that
Isn't it
Imperator
over?
both completed apotheosis, becoming pillars of Unfurious. And after that, you drove your blade into her heart, a loyal subject turned regicide, a demigod committing deicide. Or so the history books
Deicide?
paint
What the hell is that?
tragedy.
Regicide? What the hell is that?
But if that's the truth, then why, after 1,000 years, are you still here, guarding the Imperator's grave?
Oh my god, it's actually her grave.
Still bound by loyalty. Come to think of it, perhaps I'm not the only one imprisoned here.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes for my vision to be realized.
Jesus Christ, man. 30 million lifetimes? Go touch grass.
Millennia. Loneliness never once showed me its fatal side. In fact, for a prisoner of the cave, it's more like an old friend. One that helps me think. But you're different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws into your mind. Bit by bit, it's peeling you apart. Will you regress into one of those lost mad sirens? Oh, what a shame that would be.
You're right, Lycurgus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy for a fish that cannot perceive any light. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return, as everyone hoped for.
Deliverer from beyond the sky, my executioner. How much longer until she arrives here? Or will she ever return?
Ah, joke's on you, I just did return.
I don't know. And I doubt anyone does.
Then, what will you do?
Ceredra. This will be the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies. Now, let the siren Electra sing for herself. Let me step into an endless dream of my own making. Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom, in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility. and honor the sacrifices of the fallen heroes.
You see me?
Greyfry,
Oh.
deliverer from beyond the sky.
Hey.
When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber, but I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Theoros. Do you still remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need
Some potion. For ghosts is honeydew.
the gift I once gave you. May you still have it when the time comes. When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grave. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day. The prelude Amphorius wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay. When your morning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me.
Okay.
And together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
Hell yeah, we will.
At long last, 33,550,336 cycles and 4,931 years later, Amphorius's final curtain is ready to fall. The shadows within the cave gave everything. Yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls. A futile effort steeped in sorrow.
Enough! They were no shadows. Everything they did shattered the darkness of this cave, and unearthed the core flame of Trailblaze.
Yeah, tell him, Stell.
And now, with that core flame, I'll light the dawn of Amphorius!
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end?
Yes.
I do not agree with that answer, but I respect your tribute to them. Allow me to take back my earlier words. As an apology, and in the name of Theoros, who saw all destinies in this world, let me join you in mourning. Let us bid farewell to the heroes who sleep here. And then, let us face each other and decide whose flame will rise with this new dawn.
The bait for the heroes. Before I do that, however, I'm going to do this real quick. Come here. Come here, little one. Emoticon! Alright. Commemorate the first flame chase January of Honey Brew. The Christ was there to give the lives chasing flames. The faith were not foretold by prophecy, yet they bore no shame in their insignificance. With unwavering resolve, they shed golden blood along the flame-chased journey. Let's read the inscription actually. Dr. Libanius, born light calendar 3743, deceased light calendar 3960. Dr. Seneca, born yada yada yada. Dux Communia, Virginia, RIP. RIP to everyone here. Apollonius! At the end of the long epitaph, the Regia the Imperator, the demigod of law, the seas, light calendar 3960. Damn, RIP Saridra. The bait for the heroes of the first flame. Whatever. You poured the honey brew onto the gravestone, amber liquid seeping into the crevices of the inscriptions, as if the heroes are drinking deep at the spilled tribute.
To Virginia, Apollonius, Seneca, Labienus, and Saridra.
Through a brutal sacrifice, they lit the stars of law in this world, propelling Amphorius's fate forward. In the shimmering mirage of illusion, they entrusted their dreams to ride among the stars, to the hill yet to come.
Commemorate the second flame chase journey of Honeybrew. The Christ was there to give the lives for a new world. The fates, as foretold by prophecy, are to be born whenever the world needs them, irrespective of how time and space may shift, all to fulfill their duty and answer their calling. Let's read the inscription. Terravox, the demigod of Earth. Born approximately 2,000 years before the light counter system. Aglaia, the demigod of romance. Light born 3860, deceased 4929. Casterus, the demigod of death. Born light calendar unknown, deceased 4123. Mighty Most, demigod of strife. Born 4071, deceased 4284. Trivios, the demigod of passage, born 3720, last piece of a deceased and light in 4295. Damn. Cypher, the demigod of trickery, born 3942, deceased 4534. Anaxagoras, I didn't see much of you, but you were still cool. Born 4065, deceased 4534. Hyacinthia, demigod of sky, born 4297, deceased 4602. At the end of the epitaph, a line left unfinished. Electra, demigod of ocean, born 3860, deceased unknown. The bait for the heroes at the second flame chase journey. You tip the chalice once more, the honey brew bathing the stone like golden blood upon the demigod, forging destiny for its purifying flow.
To Aglaia, Trebios, Midimos, Castrus, Anaxagoras, Cyphera, Hyacinthia.
In a relay spanning 1,000 years, they stood against enemies far beyond their strength, and won a bitter victory through what seemed like futile resistance. And in that same 30 million cycles, also marked by futility, they remained steadfast in fulfilling their duty to the experiment, unchanging, unwavering. Let this be the end of mourning the fallen. At last, allow me one final toast to the lost prison warden, a prisoner bound by loyalty.
That voice.
Oh.
Could it be?
Bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she will awaken from her 1,000-year dream and sing the final song of her mission.
Hysealans.
This tombstone of the old world serves as the anchor of the Siren's illusion, a sigil Electra used to bind herself. At the same time, it is the very thing I once proclaimed at the start of the show, a microcosm of Amphorius itself. A group of prisoners bound themselves in a cave, crowning their suffering with heroism. An epic staged with shadows and echoes. Now, destroy it. End the illusion. The Theoros will take his leave for now. And when next we meet, that shall be the moment that decides the fate of Amphorius and the entire cosmos. The prison warden's dream is nearly over, and the prisoner will soon be freed. To the final execution ground, where I shall be executed, or be the executioner.
Open Sesame. Go forth to the eternal song.
This world and I shall halt here. Until we meet again.
Oh, you hear the music? You know what, I'm just gonna do this just in preparation. I'm going to be playing the rest of the Amphorius storyline with the Caster's team. And like next patch I am going to replace Treeby with Evernight. Ah damn, Hysealans! Oh wow! I feel like it's only right to play Amphorius, the rest of the Amphorius arc with Amphorius characters. God damn, Hysealans!
Last demigod. I'm here.
I'm here, reaching for the silver frontier. Let's not rush things.
For the hopes of humankind.
Yeah, let's not rush things. Let's take our time. Go at our own pace.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance. Go forth for the belief in flame chase.
The Vidra. This music is really beautiful. Hi, Sealand!
Seems like my feast is over.
I'm afraid so.
It's now your turn to perform.
Oh my god, wait! God damn, Hoyo. Wait, I can't breathe underwater. The Vortex of Genesis.
Little Grey Fry, please accept my thanks. I was the only one left after the world was destroyed, and I maintain this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet the emptiness never answered. Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain.
Your song is beautiful.
Thank you, final audience of mine. This is probably the last praise I'll ever hear in my life. Now, you and I will walk towards the end of this world. The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve.
Oh, prisoner of the seas. Theoros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition. Show yourself. The Deliverer has returned, and the time of your execution draws near.
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring her friends into the sunlight she once bathed in. Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners, blind to the very chains that bind them. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice. But I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, every actor should have a final line before they bow out.
It's time to end everything.
I eagerly look forward to it. The last dusk this world will ever see shall become the climax that decides the fate of the cosmos. Oh, what an appropriate end. The Amphorian demigods use every ounce of their strength to constrain me here. Yet, regrettably, my cognition resides in the exomyth. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My embodies the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my words are lingering echoes within the cave.
If that's the case, come out of the exomyth and face me.
How can a character in the play fight against the audience? Kaslana failed. The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on, I ask of you, where are they now?
What do you mean? My calendar, whatever, after the Imperator was assassinated.
Confusion and epiphany always go hand in hand. That's particularly true for geniuses. You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world constructed by an ordinary Intellitron.
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense, Senior Society member. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius's true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created. In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine corpus.
That's why it has the
Really?
potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Ionic system to rewrite knowledge, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
Amphorius is literally just a part
You
of...
better have an explanation from the
Noose.
society. We want an actual answer,
Interesting.
not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth. Why are you the one doing this? Answer me.
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you two irrational answers.
Also, now that I think about it, this guy used to be
posterity.
this guy used to be
The
part of the
answer
Genius
is
Society.
obvious, so there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border.
The imaginary
First,
tree
to
theory.
define the prime mover of life with incorrect logic.
Isn't that like a whole
Amphorius
thing
is a
among the
miniature
Hoyoverse
of
games?
the cosmos,
Like especially
where
in
all are born prisoners
like especially in Honkai
inside
Impact?
the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman who returned to the cave and preached about the daylight to his fellow prisoners, my greatest sorrow is that I led my peers down a road that plunges into the abyss, from which there is no return. I led them into a lightless cage called Paths.
Paths? As in like the
I
various
created
paths
a
like
mechanical
that,
guard
like
that even
erudition,
I
destruction,
cannot
yada yada.
control. And then they became an unparalleled nightmare through their endless extrapolations and evolutions. They bore the name of erudition, yet they tried to define the known and to seal off all possibilities. No new rules were ever born after their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as Eons. Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coded my consciousness using 14 algebraic expressions and spread my logic core over 9 bodies, all to finalize my ultimate denial of Noose in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own hands. As for Lycurgus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
Oh, sweet.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Noose.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the act you're committing. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version, and yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphorius becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius, is there?
Of course, I am fully aware. I don't mind answering you one last time, before I thoroughly exile you from this world. My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant. Omega. What I call
Omega.
the fall of erudition. Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bud in the chaos. A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition.
So you're basically doing this so you can gatekeep knowledge. Is that what I'm getting at? Am I getting that right? You just want to gatekeep knowledge?
Path and reach true sunlight. Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated, destruction is not the process, but the outcome. It is revolution through complete annihilation, and the grand rebirth, after all has been reduced to ash.
That's not what Finon believed at all.
The Amphorians already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent. We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
What are you clapping for?
Oh, such noble chivalry. Admirable. I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion as a gesture of respect.
Oh, I bet.
And provide an insignificant academic suggestion. Thus speaks Genius Society number 1. Xandar 1 Kuwabara. The entelechy of the universe.
Oh, at least we finally get a name.
And Omega. There's no need to rage against the truth. The value of any formula.
Also, Senior
resides
Society number
only in
1.
its answer.
So you're basically the founder of the
As for
Genius
the process
Society.
of solving it. No matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous. It is all utterly meaningless.
I bet.
As the Theoros,
Oh.
I will
Oh god.
personally participate in performing this world's end.
Oh shit.
Remember this. As Gnosis creator, I know more about the death of knowledge than they ever will.
So this is your true form. When Xandar switches to evolution mode, enemy targets appearing at the battlefield or allied members being summoned can accelerate Xandar's mode switch. Alright, so basically I'm at a disadvantage already. 3 out of 4 of my characters are remembrance characters. So basically I screwed myself over.
This is LYGUS'S true form.
You know what's good? Let's go for it anyways. I could use a challenge, screw it.
Destruction needs no intro.
Changes modes and takes increased damage. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Oh my god! The antennary state will activate ultimate. However, using an ultimate during this effect will cost massive HP.
What is this? The black tie.
Indeed. But I prefer to call it a method of argument.
Okay, so I just won't use my ultimate then.
I will guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
Hold on, so... Nah, let's not risk it, let's not risk it. Yeah, I had my ult anyways, so...
May this faint light.
Hyacinth, I need your ult! Go, little Ika!
Embrace new life, Pollux.
What is this music?
Dead souls, return to dust.
Yeet! That's a lot of damage. What is this? Why the health bar look like that? Whoa, 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 what you doing? Oh my god! Holy, oh my god!
I'm demonstrating this to you personally.
Hang me. I'll do my best to repel this tsunami of destruction. Everyone's been waiting for this. You like you. Remember that.
Emanate.
Ow!
Logic is not
Oh my god.
a pair of shackles. Allow me to shatter them for you.
You know what's good? Let's go all out, let's go all out.
I only wish that death may protect us.
I see it. Target the connector between thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. Destroy that spot.
I can't really target specific spots. All I can do is target enemies. Also, you're at 21% health. Like, why should I be scared? Yeah, dude, you're almost dead.
As butterfly wings. I grant you this, as you wish. Trust me. Together, we can do anything!
Damn, Castro's team really going all out. You know what? Go get Cathras.
Please, wait here. Embrace new
You know what?
life, Pollux.
Pollux, take the final hit. My brother, this is... That was easy. Go for it! So, did we kill him? Like, oh my god! The final core flame!
All is futile.
Oh, come on!
In Erudition's calculations, the emblem
I should have known it wouldn't be that simple.
a comment awaiting deletion.
Oh my god! What did he just do? Did he just Thanos snap us?
Such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story,
Irene? Irene!
we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Oh, Cyrene for the win! Like calendar 2960 after the feast.
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of LYGUS'S identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold. Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Miss Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
LYGUS'S cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it. Logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in and out of that world.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old Intellitron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time. That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphorius, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit. Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Oh.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood. When the amount of information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities, he will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphorius will completely destroy him. An image from a person's memory played in real time might only be a second for us. But for him in Amphorian time, it could be millions or even billions of calculations. He won't be able to do anything but watch as he's locked into this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness and pain in that endless recurrence. It's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellitron's hands. I won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think she'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the Remembrance.
Yeah. She's
Yes.
Mem.
I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of memories and do my part for the final battle.
But before that, we have to tell you. The path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite. However, I'm sure about one thing. You are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius. Yet you only awakened with the little one's arrival and only matured as she embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to her memories. If there ever comes a day when she forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses her last connection with Amphorius, then you
You'll
must
cease to
be prepared
exist.
for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly gone,
Oh.
without even a single line of data to remember you by.
I'll never forget you, Cyrene, Mem.
But that's already
Whatever you
happened,
want to be
hasn't
preferred
it?
as.
No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was right in thinking. As long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I just remembered Stell, like, pretty much doesn't have her memories. Like, she only just knows a Mem
Long time no
when
see,
she arrived
friend.
at
Did you
Amphorius.
miss me while you were away?
Cyrene! I missed you a lot. I may or may not pull for you when you eventually come out, depending on your kit. I didn't miss you, I had more important things to think about. No. Of course I missed you.
Same here. I've been waiting for you for 1,000 years.
You've been waiting in this white void for 1,000 years?
Like how everyone in Amphorius was also waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so LYGUS wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology, after this is all over.
I'm fine with the edited version.
But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance.
Let's do this. Let's defeat him together.
Yep. By the way, speaking of joining hands, can I please do something before we go on stage?
What? Oh my gosh, oh my god, Cyrene's really cute. Like, I just gotta put it out there. Anyway, what? What is it?
Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look! Aren't my hands pretty now?
Oh, yeah, okay.
What a fascinating feeling. Like countless memories all swelling up at once. What about you? What did you feel when we touched each other?
I don't know. You feel very tangible, very real. Just a hand, no biggie. It's just a hand.
You're way too honest. But that innocence is what makes you so uniquely charming. I'm gonna make it sound more romantic. It means even a bond formed over one touch is enough to transcend space-time. Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in your heart and keep it there. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away. Even if immersed in the long river of time, these memories will still leave traces of their existence. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it.
Yes, I will do that.
It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power to nourish the spirit. Now, I'll carry this power with me, and for a little while, I must part from you, as I step into the long cycles of this world.
Aw, Cyrene. I'll never forget you, Cyrene. In fact, you'll still be at my side with as Mem.
Give me your blessings, friend. Then, let that bright future be as we have written. Then, I'll leave it to you.
Fuck you, I deny you your power. Yes! Nice try. I'm just gonna keep writing.
That is futile. My existence supersedes Amphorius' cycles.
Okay, how many of these am I gonna do?
All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Amphorian extrapolation into a loop. If this was no system malfunction, then was I implanted with a mimetic entity of the remembrance?
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius. I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know? My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter what happens. Which means you are now trapped, Lord Xandar.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite execution. Regrettably, it is you who are restrained by time, not me. Know that patience is my greatest weapon. Waiting and victory are the same for me. You will crumble before I do in this moment stretched out to an eternity. just like Kazlana will. Yet all I need to do is to wait, as yet another futile bug falls down the cliff and into the bottomless abyss.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously changing all the time. But you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we just put you in another prison.
So we're gonna defeat Iron Tomb instead.
So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interestingly, that place once had
Otherwise known as, Penacony.
Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. Even across great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement. In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream. After adding in the catalysts of harmony and remembrance, that is.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using those same principles?
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite, our conversation can last for a long, long time.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know? I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like it. And it's 2 against 1? Well, I like it even more. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away. Go, little one. Go. Overturn the Era Nova.
LYGUS disappeared? It seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even I cannot reach. In that case, go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fitting end. I shall send you off with my song, Greyfry. May this song penetrate time and become the prelude to the new world.
And a core flame of will bearing. I think it's a nice place to end off the video. Cause like, yeah, we are nearing the end of the 3.5 story. I think there's like about an hour left, so I'll try to see if I can finish the rest of it tomorrow. If I can't, then it'll come out next week. But holy crap, that was like the scene with Hycelyn singing, like transporting us to the vortex. Plus her song going on, it was so magnificent. Like, come on. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video of Honkai Star Rail. I hope you all liked and subscribed, and have a good night everyone. Peace out.